Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's been a little bit. It's just been crazy at work, so I haven't had time to really film recently. How are you all doing? Before I forget, gotta say it, if you are new here, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Today we are going to be doing, I guess, kind of like a review. I went and picked up the Shiseido Aura Dew. What is it called? Aura Dew for face, eyes, and lips. This is in shade Lunar 1. I have been on the hunt for a very nice kind of silver cream glittered shadow, and it's quite hard to find. I did get that in the Marc Jacobs sequins eyeshadow in shade Flashlight. However, there was just a little bit too much fallout for me. It is still gorgeous and I still do use it, but I wanted something that's a little bit more subtle. I could wear on its own. I could do a lot of different things with it. So this is what that looks like in the pot. I'll do a quick swatch here for you all. Very velvety texture, so very soft. It's not gritty at all. Okay, so has more of a kind of gloss finish to it. It is sparkly, don't get me wrong, when you put it on the eyes. So in trying that out, I thought I'd go ahead and put together kind of like a Christmas party, going out look. And this is the final product. So if you like this look, then definitely go ahead and keep on watching. So I've already gone in with the Huge Martian Mattifying Water Gel Toner from Sunday Riley, followed with Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. And for the eyes, Ole Henriksen Banana Bright. For foundation today, I thought I'd try something a little bit different. I have my Dior Forever Undercover 24-hour full coverage foundation. However, it's a little bit too orangey on me, so I'm wondering if I mix it with my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, how that will look together. So we're gonna give it a try. Haven't done this yet. So I'm just gonna apply some of the Flawless Filter onto the back of my hand. All right, just like so. And then shake up the foundation really well. And just mix that in with my finger. Then I'm just going to apply it with my finger onto the face and then use a beauty blender to blend it up. Okay, this is looking better actually. Alright, find that with the Dior Forever Undercover foundation. It is so incredibly pigmented that you almost need to mix it with something else to get your correct shade. But yeah, look at that coverage on that foundation. And the Hollywood Flawless Filter makes it so it's not completely matte. If you've ever used this foundation before, you know as soon as you put it on, it's like, it's matte. Speaking of matte, I'm gonna go in with my Nars. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer in shade Vanilla. I like just taking my beauty blender and placing that in there, getting a little bit of product on it, and I'm gonna use this for my under eye. I've been loving to use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Wand Concealer. However, for this look, it is a little bit more on the fuller coverage side, so I wanted something with a little bit more, and just kind of go over any red spots. For contour, I'm gonna take my Dior Backstage contour palette, and just with my Sephora, this is the Pro Contour brush, I literally just mix in between. And I like to go back and forth just so I'm not putting too much product on either side, and that everything is left nice and even. And a little on the chin and the jawline, just to make sure that's nice and defined. So I always love to do my contour before my powder, because with the powder, even though I'm not baking or anything like that, I do like to take the powder down underneath the contour just to kind of chisel out the cheek a little bit more. So for powder, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier. This is the translucent setting powder. And we just on a fluffy brush. I think this one is from Tarte. Just going to grab some of that. And a little on the forehead. I also never do my eyebrows first because I get so much powder in them when I do this step, just because I'm not very precise with it. Especially when I'm getting ready in the mornings. And then, like I said, just right underneath the contour, just to kind of define that area a little bit. So before we move on to eyes, I'm actually going to do my eyebrows. Nothing new here, so I'm just going to do them off camera. But I will be using the diorshow Brow Styler in shade Blonde. And voila, brows are all done. Now for the eyes, I wanted to go in with that new Shiseido or Dew. So I have the Marc Jacobs Sequins eyeshadow in the shade Flashlight, and it's more of a silver glitter shade, and that's what I was looking for. However, I'm not loving how much fallout comes from those shadows. So I went and picked this up, hoping that would be a little bit different. So I'll show you the packaging here first. Beautiful. It's in like a nice glass crystal container here. Little logo there. I got shade Lunar 01. It's that silver shade. And I did swatch it already. But that's what it looks like in the container there. So super soft to the touch, very velvety. The Marc Jacobs was a little bit more on the gritty side, I want to say. I'm just gonna pack this on with my finger until I get to an area that I'm happy with. So no fallout, which is great. So it is definitely more of like a dew, almost like a gloss than it is a glitter. But that is beautiful. Very subtle. Perfect for if you're going to a Christmas party or something along those lines and you didn't want that full glitter look. This is a way to go about that without it being too flashy. Yeah, that's beautiful. I would just wear this on its own, to be honest. I hope the camera is picking it up. But we are not going to stop there. I need to add a little bit more definition. I'm going to go in with, it's more of a navy eyeshadow. You can pick any navy eyeshadow. This is from my Marc Jacobs Iconic palette that I had gotten last year. And the color that I am going to pick is this navy blue here, and it has a little bit of sparkle in it as well. So just on a small definer brush, just this guy here, just gonna pick that up and use this as an eyeliner. So just really focusing on the eyelash. So I don't want this super smoky. And then slightly wing it out. Just like so. I'm gonna leave my lower lash free of any makeup. Yeah, that Shiseido eyeshadow is very interesting. I definitely would recommend going into the store and swatching it for yourself. It definitely has a gloss effect to it. It's gorgeous. Now I'm going to take that same powder brush here and just kind of clean up anything from under the eyes. When you're working with blue eyeshadow, you have to be super careful because if you have too much fallout and it gets underneath your eyes, it's going to make your under eyes look very dark. For mascara, I went and picked up a new one. It's the Hourglass Caution Mascara. I'm interested in trying it. I've been very stuck on using the Lancome Monsieur Big. It's kind of one of those things. If it's amazing, why change it up? But I heard a lot of people talking about this one, so I thought I'd give it a try. And like, come on. The packaging, it's beautiful. All right. So I'm not expecting this to be amazing the first time I use it. Whenever you kind of go in with a newly opened mascara, you never get that same effect as you would a week later. Once it dries up a little bit. I do like the applicator though. It's very lifting. So I didn't go in and curl my lashes just because I wanted to see what this mascara would do for me. So it's not super volumizing, but it is separating my lashes nicely. And like I said, this is the first time I've opened this container, so of course it's going to be a little bit more on the wet side, so I'm not going to get that super voluminous lash right away. Alright, and that is the mascara applied. So very kind of wispy look to them. So I'm not hating it. I'll definitely try it out some more in some future videos and I'll kind of share my thoughts on it. Blush, I'm just going in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay in shade Exposed. You can never go wrong with this blush because it goes with literally every single look you may have. And to finish this look off with some lipstick, Nars Pure Matte Lipstick in shade, I believe Moscow, yeah. So a nice kind of strawberry red. Oh, I wanted to mention too, I do have Lano lips. This is the lemonade lip treatment on my lips first. Just make sure that I knew I was going in with a matte lipstick afterwards, so I knew I wanted them nice and hydrated. And I just kind of dab this on because I want it more of a stain than a full-on lip. And these lipsticks are very similar to their Velvet Matte, the stick crayon ones. But I just love this color. Alright, and this is the final look. Don't mind the hair. I haven't really done it yet this morning. But so far I do really like the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow was gorgeous. If you're looking for more, well, I guess, yeah, dewy eyeshadow, it does have a nice gloss finish to it with a little bit of sparkle. Lunar looks amazing, so it's a great silver. I know it's really hard to find silvers. Not sure why. Everything has more of a neutral or gold undertone, so to find like a cool silver, this was great. So great for kind of Christmas, New Year's Eve. The mascara, again, I'll kind of let you guys know my thoughts on it. I need to give it a week or so just to kind of let the tube dry out. I know that sounds weird, but it always applies better a week after you kind of open the tube. And that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to leave a comment below if you loved this video, as well as remember to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We will see you all again next time.